Hi, this is AJ. Welcome to episode 143 of Here's What I Watched. In this episode, I want to talk about the Harrison Ford and Tommy Lee Jones movie, The Fugitive, which was directed by Andrew Davis and based on the TV series from the 1960s. I never did have a chance to watch the original TV show that this movie is based on, but I love this movie. I've actually watched it 3 different times in a movie theater. There's not too many movies I can say that about. Now, The Fugitive isn't necessarily the best action thriller I've ever seen, or even the best Harrison Ford movie I've ever seen, but it's hands down the best thing Andrew Davis has ever directed in his life, so yeah, I would absolutely recommend the movie. And what the movie's about? Well, it's set in Chicago. It's about a vascular surgeon who gets arrested for the murder of his wife. He's innocent, of course, but things look really bad. I mean, his wife's dying words on the 911 call get badly misinterpreted, and there's some life insurance that makes it look like he might have a motive, so nobody believes him when he claims he caught a one-armed man in the act of committing the crime. So he gets convicted and sentenced to death, but on his way to prison, some other prisoners try to escape, which causes the bus to run the crash and flip over a bunch of times and end up right in the path of an oncoming train, which is an amazing sequence to watch, by the way. And in all the chaos, he somehow manages to escape while saving someone's life in the process, and he ends up on the run. And that's what most of the movie is him on the run while being pursued by an incredibly relentless deputy U.S. Marshal who comes right out and says he doesn't care if the guy's innocent or not. But he's not just on the run, he's also doing an investigation of his own along the way because he knows he's innocent even if no one else believes him, and he knows the one-armed man is a real person because he fought with him that night. And all of that is incredibly compelling to watch. You have all this wonderful cat and mouse stuff between the deputy U.S. Marshal and his men, who are very good at what they do, and this doctor who's no dummy either, and who's very determined to catch the real killer himself. The Fugitive is filled with great performances, so many wonderful lines and wonderful moments that make you want to watch the movie again to see them again. The movie kept me on the edge of my seat all the way through. I love all the overhead shots of Chicago and James Newton Howard's wonderful score, which is some of his best work. And I love how satisfying the payoff at the end is. So yeah, I would absolutely recommend the movie.